Today's broadcast is powered by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association.
Welcome back to another Buckwheat Productions broadcast. We're in LEEDEY, Oklahoma today as the LEEDEY BISON take on the LOMEGA Raiders for the district championship. Today we'll be playing the best of 3 games, so we could get to 2 wins and go home, or we could be in for a long night. Either way, one of these 2 teams are going to be crowned district champions, and we'll be heading to the regional tournament to battle to see who goes to state tournament in 2 weeks. If you happen to hit a good one today, it's likely to land in the next county. The wind's blowing straight out center field, blowing harder than my neighbor's leaf blower at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. Junk ball pitches are to be expected, and they're going to be plentiful. So staying back and showing patience is today's keynote for the batters. We'll likely see a 180-degree wind shift today from Game 1 to Game 2, so it will be interesting to see how the players react to the Game 1 south wind to the Game 2 north wind. Last time we played them, I know the north wind was in, and LOMEGA Raiders actually gave us a pretty good run for our money there. So the coaches look to be ready to go. The players are loose. District championship coming right up. Reminded that today's broadcast is brought to you by the OSSAA and brought to you by your very own Buckwheat Productions. Starting on the mound today for the Bison is going to be senior Kurt Schilling. Behind the plate is going to be senior Keaton Adams. Third base, sophomore, number 21, Max Branson. Shortstop, sophomore, number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. Second base, senior, number 4, Tyler Price. First base, sophomore, number 6, Dre Boatman. Right field, sophomore, number 5, Cannon Dierksen. Center field, freshman, number 1, Cameron Stidham. Left field, sophomore, number 2, Kyson Adams. Should be a good one here today. So I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. Nothing about like playoff baseball. It was always my favorite time of the year growing up. I'm sure these kids feel the exact same way. And I feel about the same about it as an adult as I did in school. Especially with my nephews playing ball and everything. It's great. So starting off the game here. Kurt Schilling goes to work for the Bison. First pitch is a swing and a miss on the strike 1. We're going to have an 0-1 count to start the game. Pitch number 2 is in there for a strike as well. Kurt Schilling starting off the game with an 0-2. Chin music, a little high and inside. It's going to be ball one. 1-2 count. That was going to be hit. Shortstop. Schweitzer's going to make the play, make the throw, and get the easy out at first base. And Bison have one out to start the game. I don't have the lineup for LOMEGA, so I don't have any names or numbers for them. 2-hole comes up for them. Bison with one out. High and outside. It's going to be ball one. Hard hit to right center field. Cam Stidham's tracking it. It's going to make the gap, as that's going to be a stand-up double. Oh. Gets by right there, but nonetheless, it's going to be a stand-up double for the 2-hole for LOMEGA. So with one out, LOMEGA's got a runner on second. 3-hole number 3 comes up for them here on the top of the first. One thing's for certain, I noticed last time we played them that they hit the ball really well opposite field. They found the right field, center field gap just like that last one 3 or 4 times against us. So definitely be expecting a lot of action out there in that right center gap. Adams and Schilling come together and get their story straight on things. It's going to be in there on the outside corner. It's going to be no 1 count to start the count. Curveball, strike 2. Pretty good crowd here at LEEDEY today on both sides. We got just as much blue as we do as green. It's kind of unheard of. So good job on the LOMEGA fans for making the drive to LEEDEY and support their team. That's going to be in the outside corner for a strike 3, and that's going to be 2 outs for the Bison. As the cleanup hitter for the Raiders, number 5, comes up to bat. Got a runner on second, 2 outs. That one's hit off the plate almost. It's Keaton Adams, fields it, makes the play to first, and gets the Bison out of the inning. So 1 hit given up, double. And the Bison get out of the inning. So we're going into the bottom of the first here. It is 0-0. For the Bison, batting order is going to be senior pitcher number 8, Kurt Schilling. Coming up in 2-hole, freshman center fielder number 1, Cam Stidham. Bat number 3 is going to be sophomore third baseman number 21, Max Branson. Hitting cleanup for the Bison today is going to be senior catcher number 10, Keaton Adams. Coming to the 5-hole spot is going to be left fielder, our lefty number 2, sophomore, Tyson Adams. 6-hole spot is going to be our shortstop, sophomore number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. 7-hole is going to be first baseman, sophomore number 6, Dre Boatman. 8-hole spot is going to be right fielder, sophomore number 5, Cannon Dierksen. Coming up in 9-hole spot is going to be our senior, number 4, second baseman, Tyler Price. Bison this year have had their ups and downs. They have. But as of late, they've been on fire. Checking out their stats for the 2026 spring season. Ending with a cumulative 344 batting average, 529 total at-bats. Got a B. 182 hits, 179 runs, 151 RBIs, 84 walks, 39 doubles, 6 triples, 13 home runs, 48 hit by pitches, 80 stolen bases. That is a correct number, folks. 80 stolen bases with a 94% stolen base percentage, 514 slug percentage, and a 470 team on base percentage, which is unbelievable, really. So coming up for the Bison is going to be senior Curtis Schilling with a 508 batting average this season. As he fouls that one down the left side. Going back to his stats here. He's got a 508 batting average with 65 at-bats, 602 on-base percentage, 662 slugging percentages. His kick and hit. He's fast. He's got 13 stolen bases. If he hits it on the ground, he's most likely going to run it out, and then he'll probably take second the next pitch. He is one of the faster individuals I've ever seen. He's a fantastic baseball player. And that one's going to make the gap right there. As Kurt Schilling starts off the Bison with a leadoff single. That's going to bring up freshman, number 1, Cam Stidham. Cam Stidham's at a 333 batting average with 7 doubles, 30 runs, 11 stolen bases, and a home run with a 567. .567 slugging percentage there. 481 on base percentage. For a freshman, that is those numbers are insane. As Cam puts the barrel on the bat on that one and goes right towards the center fielder, and center fielder camps right underneath it and makes the play. So we got one out now. That brings up sophomore Max Branson. Max Branson with a 423 batting average this season, 71 at-bats. He's got 30 hits, 23 RBIs, 620 slugging percentage, and 28 runs scored with 2 home runs. First pitch here. It's like senior Curtis Schilling is going to take second base there. As that one comes in for a ball. Got one out here now. Runner on second. 1-0 count. 1-0 count for Max Branson. The pitch. High and inside. That's going to be ball 2. Two no count. It's a pitch. Inside. That's going to be a little inside. That's going to be a ball 3. Be patient here. Be patient. .30 pitch. That's going to be behind him. That's going to be ball 4. So starting off the game here, we got runners on first and second, 1 out. That brings up senior Keaton Adams. 407 batting average, 554 at bats, and a 722 slugging percentage. 722 slugging percentage. 15 hit by pitches. He's got an extremely high chance of getting hit by a pitch. Extremely high chance. Almost every game he gets hit by at least one pitch. It's kind of crazy. Between him and his brother Kyson, it's almost a guarantee that either one of them will get walked or hit by a pitch. So 0-1 count here for Keaton. That's going to be outside, ball 1. It's going to be a tough day for the pitchers throwing against this wind. And as it shifts, it's going to be shifting to the left to right, and it looks like it's kind of shifted that way already. Looks like the wind's almost out of the west. That ball goes in there in the dirt. 2-1 count. When it's kind of shifted out of the west, that's for sure. It's going to continue shifting and eventually go out of the northwest and straight out of the north. 2-1. That was fouled back. Makes it a 2-2 count. Two-two count here. Runners go. And that was popped up. That's going to make the runners turn around and go right back. It's the center fielder. Camps underneath it and makes a second out. That's going to bring up sophomore number 2. Brother to Keaton Adams, Kyson Adams. So runners remain on first and second here. Kyson gets his first pitch. He's going to look at that one go by for a ball 1. Kyson this season, a .595 on base percentage. He's been hit by a pitch 12 times. He's got 42 at bats. Got his first high school career home run just on Tuesday. 17 stolen bases and 20 walks. Kid is the definition of knowing how to get on base. Him and Sawyer Schweitzer both hit their first high school career home runs back-to-back on Tuesday against Fargo. That was going to be a ball outside. 3-1. Kyson's been on fire here as of late. There's another walk for Kyson Adams. That's going to load the bases for shortstop number 3, sophomore, Sawyer Schweitzer. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Big opportunity for a big hit right here for Sawyer Schweitzer. As that one's high and inside. Takes it for ball 1. That one's by the catcher. Kurt did not see it quite in time. Runners remain. It's going to be 2-0 count to Sawyer Schweitzer here. And that's in there for a ball, 3-0. Excuse the mic sounds. I'm trying to adjust a little bit. And there's ball 4. As LOMEGA walks in the first run of the game here. Kurt Schilling touches home, and LEEDEY is on top, 1-0. Bases loaded remain, 2 outs. Brings up sophomore number 6, Dre Boatman. As he watches the first 2 pitches is coming for a ball. That's going to be on the outside corner for a strike 1. 2-1 count. It's going to be outside, ball 3. Got to be selective here. He's throwing a lot of balls in the last couple of bats. Got to make him throw to you. Got to be perfect. 3-1 pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 4. And another run scores for LEEDEY BISON. Max Branson touches home plate and brings up sophomore number 5, Cannon Derrickson. Cannon with a .229 batting average this season, 35 at bats, 5 RBIs, 9 runs, .257 slugging percentage, 1 double. As the LOMEGA coach is going to come out and talk to his boys. Once again, this broadcast is powered by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association, also known as the OSSAA. Been in charge of Oklahoma sports since, as far as I know, forever. And brought to you by us here at Buckwheat Productions in LEEDEY, Oklahoma. So Bison up 2-0 here. Got 2 outs. Cannon Derrickson steps into the box. It's going to be a ball in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0 count here. That one's long fly ball to right field. The right fielder camps underneath it and makes the catch. Gets LOMEGA out for the 3rd out. Just like that, LEEDEY on top of LOMEGA Raiders 2-0 as we head into the top of the 2nd. Curtis Schilling goes back to war, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back. We move into the top of the 2nd here. 5 hole for LOMEGA comes up to bat. LEEDEY on top, 2-0. That one just a little high and inside. It can be ball 1. Touch high. As Kurt starts off this inning with a 2-0 count. Inside. It's going to be 3-0. Got to knuckle down here. That's going to be high and inside, ball 4. So 4 pitches, 4 balls. Runner on first now. It's a 6 hole for LOMEGA comes up. Number 14. It's in there for a strike. Just on the inside corner. It's going to be 0-1 count to start this one. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-2 count. Oh, he pops straight up in the air. Nice. Branson comes in, gets underneath it, and makes the play. Bison get the first out of the inning. Kurt walks the first batter and then goes right back at the second batter and gets him out quickly. So 1 out here. Swing and a miss. It's going to be strike 1. So 4 balls straight to 4 strikes straight. Curtis settles back in and tries to keep the runner a little closer over there. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 2. 0-2 count here. I believe this is 7-hole. It's going to be high and outside, ball 1. Not a bad spot. Done a lot of strikes in a row. Try to get him chasing. Timeout called by batter. Pitch and holds a swing. It's going to be a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out. In there for a strike. Strike 3. Good pitch by Kurt. Catch that inside corner. After working him outside, hits that inside corner, freezes him. Brings up 8-hole. Number 22 for Omega. Runner gets a lead at first. Pitch. Just a little high. Ball 1. Good move, just a little late. I'm not sure the exact number, but Bison have picked off a lot of runners this year. Swing and a miss. It's going to be strike 1. 1-1 count here. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. 2 outs. Runner on first. Bison on top. 2-0 here. It's going to be low and outside. Going to make it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. 2-2-2. Ooh. Inside corner. It's going to be full count. 2 outs now. That hurt my knees and it didn't even come close to me. Just watching him extend the knees like that. Ugh. It's going to be fouled straight back. Pitch is in there for a strike 3. Curtis gets out of the inning here. I'm sorry, I had that camera on the wrong camera right there. Dadgummit. That's my apologies. It's a curveball in the outside corner. It's a great pitch. You'll never know, though. So, we move into the bottom of the 2nd inning. LEEDEY on top, 2-0. We'll be right back. Starting off this inning here, it's going to be senior number 4, Tyler Price. As Tyler puts the barrel on the bat. Just not quite getting all of it today. We're hitting it right towards those guys. Good hit by Tyler, just didn't find the gap. That brings up number 8, Kurt Schilling. First pitch is in there for a ball. It's going to make it 1-0. Kurt just misses that one. That's going to land foul. Well, I have a feeling if Kurt ran to first, they'd call it a fair ball. Looked like it almost landed fair. That wind just blew it right back in. 1-1 count here, though. This Kurt hit it hard. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a play by the third baseman right there. Just stuck it in mid-out. There it was. Up at that exit velocity of 100, 109, 110. But great play by the third baseman for LOMEGA. That makes 2 outs. Brings up number 1, Cam Stidham. First pitch is in there for a strike. Swinging a foul tip back. Cam's been a necessity part of this lineup in the fall and spring seasons. He's a huge asset to this team when it comes to fielding and batting. He's a workaholic. He loves baseball, and you can tell. He's going to be fun to watch next couple of years, as he's been fun to watch this year. 1-2 count. High and outside would be 2-2. With that wind shifted a little bit, if Cam pulls on one right here, it'll go forever. Ooh, outside. Full count. Here's pitch. Cam battles that one off down the third base side. It's going to be foul. Cam battles that one off again. Fighting his pitches off and trying to get that sweet pitch right there on the inside corner that he loves. Ooh, he missed it. There it was. Oh, just missed it. But he's seeing a lot of pitches here. As Cy, our behind the plate umpire, takes one right to the dome. Full count. Cam battles again. Hit to the left center gap, and that's going to be off the glove, and that's going to be down, and Cam's going to make his way to second base. Oh, ooh. Nope, he's going to stay. So, fortunate events for LEEDEY BISON. Puts a runner on second, and sophomore number 21, Max Branson, comes up to bat. So Max Branson hits that one right off the tip of the bat. And he beats it out, and then that's going to score Cam Stidham. I don't know if we should call that a bunt or... that is the third game straight that I've seen that now, where it hit off the literal very end of the bat. But that's a base hit. I mean, Line drive in the books. That one's hit hard up the center. And it's thrown out at... Well... What? I don't know what happened here. What? I'm not quite sure what's going on, and the LOMEGA coach is heading out to talk to the fielding umpire, see what's going on. That's going to be labeled as a single. I thought he stepped on second base. I guess he didn't. That's going to bring up sophomore number 2, Kyson Adams. Runners on first and second for the Bison. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. It's going to be strike 1. There's not many times I see Kyson chase balls like that. That's the first time I've seen him chase an outside pitch like that in a long while. Regardless, it's 0-1 count. This Kyson gets that pitch and he takes it opposite field. Center fielder gets underneath it and makes a play. We're putting that center fielder to work today. Eventually, we're going to start finding those gaps. But regardless, the Bison score 1 run and they go up 3-0. As we go on to the top of the third, we'll be right back. Starting off the inning here for the LOMEGA Raiders. It's going to be 9-hole, number 13, Pope, right fielder for the Raiders. Last name Pope. I don't have their first names, but I do have their last names now. As Kurt starts this starts off this shilling. This inning has a 1-1. That one is hit towards the gap, and Cam Stidham. Cam's underneath it and does what he does. Gets the first out for the Bison. Coming up now, it's going to be number 10, leadoff batter. Center fielder Raymer. Raymer? Curveball in there for a strike 1. Just on the inside corner. That's going to be just miss it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside corner, strike 2. 1-2 count. 1 out here in the third inning. LEEDEY on top of LOMEGA, 3-0. It's 2-hole. Or lead off, I mean, is up. As that one is, it misses. Goes foul by about 3 inches. That would have been huge for the leadoff batter, LOMEGA here. That went all the way to the corner. So Raymer steps back into the box. This. Sorry, Schweitzer makes the play, and Raymer beats it out. I do believe that he was going to beat that out regardless. A little speedster. So he gets LOMEGA with a runner on first. 2-hole, number 2, Yost comes up to bat. Yost 1-1, 1-for-1 here. The double last time he was up. Hits the inside quarter. It's going to be strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled back. I'll make it 0-2. Raymer gets his lead on first. Schilling with the pitch. We fouled straight down, I thought. Not going to be called foul. And they're going to make the play at first for the out. That'll move the runner to second. We'll see what the verdict is here. As the home plate umpire and LOMEGA coach come together. The 2 umpires are going to come together and most likely will just come to a conclusion that they made the right call, and that's that. Yep, that's just as I suspected. All right, Lee Bison with 2 outs now. That brings up pitcher number 3, Murray. He's 0-for-1 today with a strikeout. Runner on second here for the LOMEGA Raiders. Just outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, it'll be strike. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. Kirk Schilling gets out of the inning with the strikeout. So moving into the bottom of the 3rd, LEEDEY remains on top, 3-0. With that, we'll be right back. Starting off the inning here is going to be sophomore number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. I apologize if the stream is laggy. With this wind and Starlink internet, they do not mix well, so I'm doing everything I can to give you guys a good signal and a good stream, but only so much I can do. As the first pitch comes in, Sawyer Schweitzer's going to get a base hit out to the right side. Fantastic hit by Sawyer Schweitzer right there. Stay back and hit it the other way. That's a great hit. One pitch, and just like that, Bison have a runner on first. That brings up sophomore number 6, Dre Boatman. Dre with a walk last time he was up. Sorry, Schweitzer takes off towards second, and Dre tries to put a bunt down. It just gets foul. It's going to be a 0-1 count. Schweitzer gets his lead off first here. Dre Boatman is going to hit a hard hit to right field, and the right fielder is going to be there just waiting on it as he was playing the shift. So a good hit by Dre Boatman. It just happens to be right at the guy. It's the curse of the Bison today. We have one out, and sophomore number 5, Cannon Dearson, comes up to bat. Sorry, Schweitzer remains on first. Cannon hits that one right back to the center fielder as he goes and gets underneath it and makes a play. Second out. We're hitting the ball really well. Just can't seem to find the gaps right now. Sorry, Schweitzer remains on first, and senior number 4, Tyler Price, comes up to bat. You know, with that third baseman back, I wouldn't put it past him laying down a bunt here. Aha! And just like that, Tyler Price gets a base hit on a bunt. I'm not saying that I knew that, but that's a great idea if you ask me. Runners on first and second, 2 outs here. That brings up the top of the lineup. Pitcher, senior number 8, Kurt Schilling. That's going to be a ball 1, low and inside on the dirt. Kurt's 1 for 2 today. He has a stolen bag. That's going to be on the outside corner, strike 1. Way to watch that one go by. You want to wait on one that you like and hammer it. That's going to be low and inside ball 2. But with the wind shifting out of the west now, it's kind of blowing foul pole to foul pole. An outside pitch is really what you kind of want to be sitting on. Send it right to that right center gap. He fouls that one off. It's going to be 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs. Runners on first and second. LEEDEY up. 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. And district championship. Game 1 of the district championship, I might say. That one's fouled back. I do hope that we are only going to be playing 2 games today for the sake of the batteries that's running my cameras. We might be down to 1 camera by the end of the day, but we'll see how that goes. That one's going to be in the dirt. It's going to hold the runners, though. Full count, 2 outs. Schilling steps in. Hard hit to third base. And ooh, yep, he gets a tag. He does. So, just like that, LOMEGA gets out of the inning. And avoid a little bit of a disaster with 2 runners on, top of the lineup coming up. So, 3-0 remains going into the top of the 4th. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Kurt Schilling is going to go back to work this inning for the Bison. So it looks like four-hole number 5, Lentz, comes up to bat for LOMEGA. First pitch is going to be high and outside. Call the ball. 1-0 count. Swung on and hit. It's going to be a pop-up center fielder, Cam Stidhams. He camps underneath it and makes the play for the first out. So a quick out here to start the 4th inning for the Bison. Brings up 5-hole third baseman. And his name is too long for my thing here, so I don't know that. Swing on and a miss. It's going to be strike 2. 0-2 count. High and inside. Good pitch. Try to get him chasing. 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Fouled back. So he battles that one off. Swing on and miss is going to be strike 3. So Kurt Schilling starts off the top of the 4th with 2 quick outs. Fly out and a strikeout. Brings up number 14, first baseman, Espy. First pitch is going to be outside. Ball 1. It's going to be a little high. Ball 2. Outside corner, ball 3. That was in there for a strike. Strike 1. Gonna make a 3-1 count. 2 outs. That was in there for a strike, too. Full count, 2 outs now. And he blows it by him, strike 3. Kurt Schilling gets a fly out, 2 strikeouts, get the Bison out of the top of the 4th inning. We move into the bottom of the 4th. Bison on top, 3-0. Up to bat now. It's going to be Cam Stidham for the Bison. We'll be right back. Stidham steps into the box. We start at the bottom of the 4th inning here. Bison remain on top, 3-0. Freshman Cam Stidham steps in. High and outside. It's going to be ball 1. Same spot. 2-0. Cam 1 for 3 today. Or no, 1 for 2 today, sorry. With a double. As he starts this at bat, 3-0. I know he wanted that one. 3-1 count now. Cam hits that one. Fly ball to left field. Left fielder gets underneath it, makes a play for the first out. That brings up sophomore number 21, Max Branson. Branson's 0 for 1 today. Reached first on an error last time he was up, and then a walk on his first at bat. Just a bit inside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Big hack. 1-1. Gotta wait on it. Gotta wait on it. We're trying to pull it here. We gotta wait on it and send it up the middle. Curveball almost makes it in there. Just hangs just a little bit. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hard hit down the left field line, and that's going to be about 5 feet foul. That'll make it 2-2. 1 out. Two-two pitch. Hard hit way down the left field side. And that's going to be foul. Max battles that one off, going down the left field side. Just wait just a little longer. 2-2 remains. That's going to be a ball in the dirt, making it full count. Full count pitch. And Max sends it up the middle. That's going to get over the top of the center fielder and one hops the wall on a line. Max is going to slide in for a double. Fantastic hit by Max Branson right there. He moves to second base. Brings up senior number 10, Keaton Adams. Bison due for a big inning. We always have one huge inning, and this might be it. Oh, oh. Oh, go, go, go. Yep, I was going to say. They try to get Max Branson over at second base, and a wild throw moves him over to the third. Kyson tries to get a drag bunt down. Never seen Kyson do a drag bunt. Or not Kyson, that's Keaton, sorry. Keaton Adams, I've never seen him do a drag bunt before, but he tried. Missed it. 0-1. He did move the runner. Swing and a miss. This is going to be a strike two. He's just a little early. Seems like he got that foot down just a little too early and started to swing and then had to back off on it. 0-2 count. Runner on third. One out. That was fouled off the tip of his bat down the first baseline. As he battles it, keeps it to 0-2. Keaton's 1 for 2 today. That curveball breaks right into the zone, right on the inside corner. It's a great pitch. Strike three. Makes it 2 outs. Brother to Keaton, Kyson Adams steps into the box for the Bison. On base percentage extraordinaire, this kid is right here. He just knows how to get on the bag. And here, as of late, he's been on fire. Max Branson's going to try to take home. As he's not even going to slide. He's just going to walk right on through. Branson shows off his speed there and scores a run on. I mean, I guess you can call that a pass ball. It went like 10 feet behind the catcher and easily scored. Makes it 4-0. Bison on top. 1-0. 2 outs. Kyson Adams. Kyson hits that one right at the center fielder, and center fielder makes a good play on it for the third out. So, good job on Max Branson to get a great jump on that and show off his speed and score that run. Puts the Bison up 4-0 as we move in to the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back. Kurt Schilling going to go back to work here in the top of the fifth. Coming up to bat for the Raiders is another long name that I can't seem to figure out what it is. Llewellyn? Llewellyn. Number 23, Llewellyn for the Raiders comes up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. That one makes it in there for a strike. Strike one. Kurt starts off this inning strong. Just outside, 1-1 count. Fouled off. That would be 1-2. Outside corner, that's going to be ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kurt starts off the inning with a strikeout. With the 7th strikeout of the game. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 1 on the... I don't know this batter. This is a new batter. Number 1. His name's on the lineup for me. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One-two pitch. High and inside. Ball 2. 2-2. Also going to be high and inside. It's going to make this full count. 1 out. That's going to be outside for a ball 4. I'm going to bring up 9-hole, number 13, right fielder Pope. LOMEGA Raiders have a runner on first. 1 out. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 1. Pick off move. High and outside. Ooh. That was pretty close. Not sure if that was the right call or not, but called him safe. That was in there for a strike. 1-2 count now. That's in there for a strike. Strike 3. It's Kurt finishes off. 9-hole right there. Moves into the top of the lineup. Center fielder Raymer comes up to bat. Runner on first remains. It's going to be outside, ball one. That was fouled down the first base line. Dre makes the play, but just out of play. That'll make it 1-1, 2 outs. We're in the top of the fifth. Oh, that's going to get by Dre Boatman. That's going to move the runner over to second base here. Well, boys. One on one count. Curveball outside. It's going to be swung on and a miss. Strike two. Reimer's 1 for 2 today. Single to the right center gap last time he was up. 2-2 count, 2 outs. That's in there for a strike, strike three. Kurt Schilling battles his way out of that. Moves the Bison into the bottom of the fifth inning. We are up 4-0. We'll be right back. Six, 7, and 8. Schweitzer, Boatman, Dierksen do up for the Bison. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Bison are on top, 4-0. I'd like to see a fire kind of light under these kids right here and see if we can't end this game. Fifth inning, I believe, if we score 4 runs here, it would be a run rule. Sawyer Schweitzer steps into the box. That was a ball 1 in the dirt. Schweitzer's 1 for 1 today with an RBI and a base on balls. Big single last time he was up to bat. As he gets another one right up the middle. Great hit. Sawyer just seeing the ball well here as of late. As he starts off the inning with a single. Brings up sophomore number 6, Dre Boatman. I'd like to see Dre right here get himself a base rip. Find that right center gap. Or a good bunt, move over Sawyer. Oh yeah, right there. Perfect. Perfect. Great hit. Just like that, we got runners on first and second. Sophomore Cannon Dierksen comes up to bat. He's hit it every time he's been up to bat. He's just found a fielder every time. So let's see if he can find that gap. Oh, he hits out into the right center gap, just like I was talking about right there. And that's going to get over the right fielder's head. Sawyer Schweitzer is going to make his way all the way around. Ken Dierksen's going to be standing on second now. So we got runners on second and third now. A run scored, makes it 5-0. That brings up senior number 4, Tyler Price. It's going to be low and outside, ball 1. Tyler's 1 for 2 today. With a bunt single last time he was up. With 2 outs and a runner on first. He laid down a bunt. Perfect bunt down the line. Beats it out. As he watches that one go by. Ball 3, 3-0. Be huge right here to get Tyler on the bag for the top of the order. As Kurt Schilling is standing on deck, and he watches the ball 4 go by. That's going to load the bases for Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling is 1 for 3 today with a run scored and a stolen bag. Bases are juiced for the senior. It's going to be high and outside, ball 1. Kurt hits that one way foul. It's going to make it 1-1. No outs here. Bases loaded, top of the lineup. That's going to get right behind him. Sawyer Schweitzer is going to slide into home, and he's going to be safe. He's going to score another one for the Bison. It's going to move the runners to second and third. I hear a grumble come over the crowd there. I think the LOMEGA fans thought we got that. And according to the replay, he was safe. He got in there. Kurt hits that hard fly ball center field. That should score a run. Kenneth Dierksen crosses home plate, scores. Kurt Schilling gets himself an RBI sacrifice fly. So 1 out now. Runner on third. Freshman Cam Stidham comes up to bat. Hard hit down the first base line. That's going to be a base rip RBI for Cam Stidham. Cam Stidham's going to easily take second base. And that's going to be a walk-off for Cam Stidham. 8-0. Run rule. Lead Bison take the first game over LOMEGA. The final score is 8-0. 5 innings. Curtis Schilling, with a great outing on the mound. Yeah, give up 2 hits, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. As the Bison put up 10 hits, only give up 1 strikeout, 8 runs out of 23 at-bats. Cam Stidham, Kenneth Dierksen, and Max Branson with doubles. Kurt Schilling with a stolen base. Kurt Schilling with a sacrifice fly here at the last inning. Murray, the pitcher for LOMEGA, gives up 10 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs. 5 base on balls and 1 strikeout. As we gear up here for game number 2. I'm going to reset and get everything ready to go. Reminder that these games are brought to you by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activity Association, OSSAA. As we sit and wait for the second game, we'll be right back here. We're going to keep it on this stream right here. Nothing's going to change. So you just stick with us right here and a little patience, and we'll be with you shortly. All right, welcome back. Starting off this game 2 here. So LEEDEY takes the first game and a run rule, 8-0. Game 2, senior number 10, Keaton Adams, is going to be starting on the mound for the Bison. Behind the plate is going to be sophomore, number 21, Max Branson. Third base is going to be senior, number 4, Tyler Price. Shortstop, sophomore, number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. Second base is going to be junior, number 20, Wyatt McIntyre. First base is going to be sophomore, number 6, Dre Boatman. Right field is going to be sophomore, number 2, Kyson Adams. Center field is going to be freshman, number 1, Cam Stidham. In left field, we're going to have senior, number 8, Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling got the win on the mound on the last game. Came in and threw really well. Battled through situations really well and moved us into this game right now. LEEDEY wins this game and they'll move on to regionals. If LOMEGA ends up winning, we'll play another one right after that, and we will crown a champion for districts regardless. So, starting off the game here. First pitch is fouled off. It's going to be 0-1. Keaton starts off the game with a strike. As I open up another container of caffeine and prepare for a potential long evening. It's already been a long evening. 0-1. Pitch, and it's going to be hit. It's going to make it through the gap as the LOMEGA Raiders start off this game with a lead-off single. It's going to bring up 2-hole. Number 2, Yost for LOMEGA. As Keaton starts this one off with a curveball. Strike 1. Pickoff move. Real good pickoff move. Perfect spot. Slides in underneath the tag. 0-1 pitch. That's going to be fouled off down the right side. It's going to make it 0-2. That was going to be fouled back as well. Number 2, Yost, goes to battle. 0-2 remains. Slider in there for a ball high. 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike 3. Keaton Adams goes right at the 2-hole Yost there. Gets a strikeout. 1 out for the Bison. Runner on first. Here at the top of the first. Quick reminder that this is powered by Oklahoma Secondary School Activity Association, the OSSAA. Brought to you by Buckwheat Productions. Keaton makes a move over to first base again. Pitch is in there for a strike. He's going to start this 3-hole. Number 3, Murray, off with a 0-1 count. Don't be surprised if I lose that outfield camera today. Only have so much battery power in those. But that one gets by the first baseman. It's going to move the runner over to second base. No harm, no foul. As my external batteries for those cameras are only going to last so long. And I've got one charging up right next to me, and I did not expect in between games to last that long. That was fouled down the third baseline. Tyler Price gets over there, and it's going to be out of play. It's going to make this an 0-2. Pitch. That's going to be high and inside. It's going to be fouled out of play. 0-2 count remains. Keaton gets the pitch. It's going to be low and outside, ball one. That one's going to be popped up. Tyler Price is going to move over in a foul play and get underneath it and make the play. Plays the win well. It's Keaton. Gets him to pop up and gets the second out. Brings up number 5, Lentz. Clean up hitter for LOMEGA Raiders. Runner on second, 2 outs. First pitch is going to be a curveball in there. He's going to foul it off straight back, 0-1. Check swing, fouls it off. It's going to make this 0-2 count. He's going to battle that one off. It's going to foul it out of play down the first base side. 0-2 count remains. Just join us. We're in the second game here. We're in game 2 of best of 3. LEEDEY on top, 1-0 on games. They win this one, they move on to regionals. As that one is a curveball, breaks into the top of the zone. Strike 3. Keaton Adams starts off the game strong. We move into the bottom of the first. Nobody scored. Nothing. Be right back. Leading off for the Bison, top of the order is going to be senior number 8, Kurt Schilling. Schilling with a 500 batting average, 68 at bats, 34 hits, 14 stolen bases, and seven strikeouts on the season. 29 runs scored. See, he hits a hard hit up to center field. That's going to get right over the top of his glove and one-hop the wall. Kurt Schilling is going to get into second base with a stand-up double to start off the inning. Which brings up freshman, number 1, Cam Stidham. The Bison start off this game strong. Cam shows bunt. A little outside, but called strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Cam squares around for bunt. Lays down a beautiful bunt. And he beats it out. Cam is going to get a infield single bunt. It's going to move Kurt Schilling over to third base and bring up sophomore number 21, Max Branson. Max Branson with a .419 batting average, 74 at bats, 31 hits, 23 RBIs for him on the year. As Cam Stidham tries to take second base, and he's going to get in there nicely. That stolen base, that's going to put Cam Stidham at 12 stolen bases on the year. So Max Branson digs in and waits for his pitch. Max hits a hard ball to center field, and that's gone. Home run, Max Branson. A 3-run blast. He hits that one near Woodward County. Sits back and drives it over to the center field wall. And just like that, with a swing of the stick, Max Branson puts the Bison on top, 3-0. That's going to bring up senior number 10, Keaton Adams. Keaton is going to hit a long fly ball to center field. That wind is going to grab that and catch it, and he's going to be walking in with a stand-up double. So through the first 4 batters, LEEDEY on top, 3-0. A home run and a double. Four batters, 4 hits. Brings up sophomore, number 2, brother to Keaton Adams, Kyson Adams. Kyson Adams with a .584 batting average, or not batting average, but on base percentage this season. That one's going to get by. Pinch runner. Not pinch runner, but courtesy runner. Cannon Dearson makes his way over to third base. 1-0 count. Kyson watches that one, goes by for a ball. Ooh, strike called. So 1-1 count. Kyson hits a long fly ball to right center field. That's going to be a sacrifice fly for Kyson Adams. It's Cannon Dearson crosses the plate. That makes it 4-0, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Sophomore Sawyer Schweitzer comes up to bat now. Sawyer on quite the little hitting streak. See if he can keep that up. Sawyer goes down. 2 strikes early. Our scoreboard has 2 outs, but I believe that there's only 1. 0-2. In the dirt. Makes it 1-0. 1-2. One-two pitch. Sawyer just misses it. He fouls it straight back. That had potential to go a long ways if he would have just got the beef with the bat on it. Just misses it though. 1-2 count remains. We got 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Hard hit. Sawyer Schweitzer keeps his hitting streak alive. As he gets a... He's going to try to extend this into a double, and he does. Slides in. Sawyer Schweitzer on a roll. So 1 out, runner on second. Brings up sophomore number 6, Dre Boatman. That one taken the other way. That might be trouble right here. It is. It's going to drop, and that's going to be an RBI as Sawyer Schweitzer is going to cross. And Dre Boatman's going to have a stand-up double with an opposite field hit. That's going to put LEEDEY up 5-0 early here. 1 out. That brings up junior Wyatt McIntyre. Oops, sorry about that. Runner on second. Wyatt steps into the box. 1-0 count. It's going to be an inside corner ball. 2-0. Oh, I'm starting to get restless. I've been sitting here a long time. My legs are starting to want to stretch out. Wyatt hits that one down the third base line, but foul. That was in there for a strike. It's going to make it 2-2. Wyatt with a .313 batting average on the year. As he has had not many problems putting the bat on the ball. Only 16 at bats. This will be his 17th at bat. 5 hits, 7 runs scored. .688 slugging percentage. As he watched that one go by for strike 3. It's going to be 2 outs now. Brings up senior number 4, Tyler Price. Tyler goes to war here. Watches the first ball go by. He tries to get the top of that lineup back up as they patiently wait on the deck. It's going to be inside ball 2. Kurt Schilling getting his warm-up swings in. Hoping for another chance in the first inning. Outside pitch, ball 3. Tyler kind of spun around like that like he got hurt. .30 pitch. Ball 4. That's going to bring up Kurt Schilling in the top of the lineup again for this Bison. That's going to be on the inside. Called strike. 0-1. 1-2. Tyler Price gets a hefty lead over here. That's going to be in there, ball 1. 1-1. 2-1. Ooh, he just missed it. That had potential to go a long ways as well. Kurt fouls that one off. 2-2 count. Kurt awaits. 2-2 pitch. He fouls that one. Oh, no, maybe not foul. It's popped up down to the right field side. And a heck of a catch by the right fielder. Makes the third out. So LOMEGA gets out of the inning, but the damage is definitely done. Bison score 5 in the first inning. Going into the top of the second. We'll be right back. Starting off the inning for the Bay Raiders is going to be shortstop number 21. Keaton Adams remains on the mound for the Bison. The Bison are on top, 5-0 here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. That's be strike 1. Curveball on the outside corner. Strike 2. 0-2 pitch here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Max goes to throw it down to third base for the throw around. Tyler Price used to be on second base. Didn't know it was coming. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Keaton starts off this batter 0-1. Or 14 SB. That was in there for a strike too. 0-2 count. Keaton going to work and taking care of business early. Just misses ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3. As Keaton starts off this second inning with 2 strikeouts. Two outs. 7-hole pitcher number 11, Eck, comes up. I think that's wrong. Number 17 is at bat, not number 11, so maybe they just got the number wrong on. I'm following on Game Changer, so that's. Oh, 1 pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Could be ball 1. 1-1. And their first strike. 1-2 count. Strike 3. Great pitch. It's Keaton Adams goes 1-2-3. Strike, strike, strike. And gets out of the inning with 3 strikeouts. So moving into the bottom of the second, LEEDEY remains on top 5-0. That's Stidham and Branson. Keaton Adams comes up for the Bison. We'll be right back. Start off this inning here. It's going to be freshman number 1, Cam Stidham. Cam's 1 for 1 today. Well, not today, but this game. He watches the first one go by. We make it 1-0. I was going to make the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was in the dirt. He lays off of it. 2-0 or 2-1. That makes it 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Cam lays off of it. Ball 4. Bison start off the inning with another base runner. Brings up sophomore number 21, Max Branson. Max Branson 1 for 1 today with a 3-run home run over the center field wall. Start off the game. Pickoff move. Keep Cam Stidham close, as it's a extremely high probability he takes second base right here. That was going to be ball 1 in the dirt. Pickoff move over to first. Swing and a miss. It's going to be a strike 1. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 2. Max just a little early on it. 1-2 count. Need to sit back and drive it up the middle just like he did last time. Ain't no reason to pull it. As that is a hard ball down the left field side. Foul ball. Oof. Thought he had back-to-back home runs there. 1-2 count remains. Just a long strike. Runner on first. So Max fouls that one off. Max shows a little bit of emotion out there. I think I just saw a smile. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 1-2 count. Pickoff move. That one's fouled off. So Max keeps battling. One and 2 count. As that one's hit very into the bat. His ability to hit it off the tip of the bat is unfathomably crazy. As Cam Stidham moves to second base, that brings up Keaton Adams. A good at bat by Max Branson, whether he got out or not. He saw a lot of pitches. Seeing pitches is part of the bat. As Keaton steps into the box. The 1 out, runner on second. He hits that one. That's played by the first baseman who steps on the bag for the 2nd out. Cameron Stidham moves his way over to third base. That's going to bring up Kyson Adams, sophomore lefty for the Bison. was a hard hit to second base. Second baseman makes the play, makes the throw, and gets the Raiders out of the inning with no runs scored. That's huge for the Raiders. So they stopped the bats of the LEEDEY BISON. Moving into the top of the third inning, BISON on top, 5-0. We'll be right back.
As we head into the middle innings, let's take a trip down memory lane. When you see a uniform with LEEDEY across the chest, you aren't just looking at a small school, you're looking at a major league pipeline tucked away in the wheat fields of Dewey County. First and foremost, you have to talk about Monty Ferris. Before he was a first-round draft pick for the Texas Rangers in '88, he was a multi-sport phenom right here in LEEDEY. After he graduated, he took that Bison grit to Stillwater, became an All-American shortstop for Oklahoma State, and helped lead the Cowboys to that College World Series title game against Stanford in 1987, alongside players like Robin Ventura, longtime MLB pitcher Tim Pugh, and All-American Oklahoma State football wide receiver Hartley Dykes. He spent years in the bigs with the Rangers and the Florida Marlins, proving that if you can play, the scouts will find you, even in a town of 400 people. And he wasn't alone. You've got the southpaw Don Carmen, who went from these red dirt mounds to a 10-year MLB career, most notably with the Philadelphia Phillies. Then, you fast forward to the 2013 draft, and it's Drew Ward going in the third round of the Washington Nationals. Drew still holds that legendary state record of 88 walks in a single year, because word got out that if you pitched to a kid from LEEDEY, you were asking for trouble. But the foundation of it all, that's the Ward family. You cannot tell the story of Oklahoma baseball without Bob Ward. Between 1964 and 2013, that man led his American Legion teams to over 2,000 wins. That is the DNA of this program. It's a culture of winning that has produced 77 total fall and spring state tournament appearances and 7 state titles. So when you see these Bison kids diving into the dirt today, remember, they're chasing the ghosts of Ferris, Carmen, and the Wards. In LEEDEY, the tradition doesn't just stay in the trophy case. It lives on the diamond every single fall and spring game.
Starting off the inning here, it's going to be 8-hole. Left fielder, number 1, Riviera for the LOMEGA Raiders. He calls timeout. Steps out of the box. It's going to be a ball 1 outside. Swing and a miss. It'll be strike 2. Good pitch on the outside corner of Keaton Adams. Curveball in there for a strike. Good pitch. 1-2. That's in there for a strike. Strike 3. It's Keaton Adams. Shuts another guy down. Keaton with his 6th strikeout of the game. He's given up 1 hit and six strikeouts. That brings up 9-hole Pope for the Raiders. Swing and a miss. It's going to be strike 1 to start off this batter. Curveball in there for a strike. Strike 2. 0-2 here. High ball. That's going to be 1-2 count. Keaton gets the call. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Keaton gets another strikeout. The 7th strikeout of the game. Keaton on fire. Pitching staff of the Bison showing off today. It's leadoff batter. Raymer, number 10 Raymer, center fielder for the Raiders, comes up to bat. Fouls off the first pitch for a strike. 0-1 pitch. It's going to be in there for a strike. Strike two. Keaton finding his rhythm here. And rolling with it. High and inside. Good spot. 1-2. Curveball. Hard hit. And that's going to be through the infield. As he holds up at first. Keaton gives up his second hit of this game, and both up by Raymer. Got 2 outs. Runner on first now. It's 2-hole. Yost comes up to bat. Pickoff move. A little late. Swing on, and that's going to be hit straight up in the air. Keaton Adams. Oh, yeah. That's why you have to come in and call the pitcher off if it, no matter what. That is rule number 1 of the infield. If it's a pop fly to the pitcher, somebody comes in and calls him off. Nobody called for ball. 2 players went out at the same time. And a costly error for the Bison. Gets LOMEGA a run. Puts a runner on second here with 2 outs. As an error. Gets a unearned run. Got to lock back in here. Go right back at it. It's catcher number 3, Murray, steps into the box. Swing on and miss, strike 1. That's perfect pitch, strike 2. Batter did not like that. Looks down the first baseline and shakes his head. That may not be the best play to try to get calls in the future. Swing on and miss, and Max is going to catch it. On a foul tip, it's going to be strike 3. As Keaton Adams gets out of the inning. So 1 costly error pop up in the infield and some miscommunication, and ball drops into the infield. Scores a run, and LOMEGA on the board. 5-1 going into the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back. Do it for the Bison. We're going to have Sawyer Schweitzer, Dre Boatman, and Kenna Dearson. As we move into the bottom of the 3rd, Bison are up 5-1. I was expecting a 180-degree wind shift in the middle of this game. So far, we have not seen it, as the wind still continues to roar out of the southwest, blowing straight out. Sorry, Schweitzer steps in the box. That one gets in there for strike one. Sawyer on a roll here as of late. Seeing the ball well and hitting the ball well as he gets a single down the baseline, for a third baseline. He's going to stretch that into a double. That goes right over the bag and all the way into the corner. And Sawyer continues his streak. Bison lead off the top of the third with a stand-up double. Brings up sophomore Dre Boatman. It's going to be outside, ball one. Oh, pardon all the sound. I've got to rearrange here. I'm getting tired of sitting. Dre pops that one out of play down the third baseline. I believe it's going to be out of... No, not out of play. Wow. It's close, actually. Guess I should have been paying attention. That drops just through the hands of the catcher. Dre Boatman. Ooh, unlucky for the Bison there. A hard hit just happens to be directly at the first baseman. And he just turns and throws it to second and gets Sawyer Schweitzer at second base on the tag. Well, not on the tag up, but on the force out. That brings up junior number 12, Wyatt McIntyre. 2 outs. So he shows bunt. He pulls back. It's going to be strike one. 0-1. Swing on a miss. That'll be strike two. Wyatt's been pretty good about putting the bat on the ball this year. He usually finds that left center gap or right center gap. He does really well hitting it straight up the middle. Swing on a miss is going to be a strike three, but gets past the catcher and Wyatt's going to beat it out. So we'll have a runner on first. Senior Tyler Price steps in the batter's box. I wonder if we'll see another bunt out of him. 2-out bunt. Third baseman sneaking way in. I would too. Tyler turns on it. Just misses him. Ball one. Pick off move over there to keep Wyatt close. Wyatt's a speedster. He'll take a bag pretty quick if he gets a good jump. Tyler turns on that one, hits it to left field. Left fielder gets underneath it, makes the play. LOMEGA gets out of the inning. So no damage done there. Score remains 5-1, moving into top of the 4th inning. We'll be right back. All right, moving into the top of the fourth. Keaton Adams goes back to work. Was that one a hard hit to center field? Cam Stidham builds a campfire underneath it and gets the first out for the Bison. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Keaton Adams. Which brings up 5-hole, number 21 and shortstop. As that's called for a strike. 0-1. That's poked right through the infield. The 5-hole steps up and gets a single for the LOMEGA Raiders. Brings up number 14, Espy, third baseman for the Raiders. We got 1 out, top of the fourth. That one's going to get past Max Branson. Curveball, wild pitch. Moves a runner over to second base. That one gets away just a little bit from Keaton. 1-0 count. Shows bunt. It's going to be just outside of the zone. 2-0. Shows bunt again. That's going to be in there for a strike. Outside corner. Strike 2. 2-2 count. Swing on a miss. That's going to be strike 3. Another strikeout for Keaton Adams. That's going to be strikeout number 9 on the day for him. That was 51 pitches. 42 have been strikes so far. As Keaton Adams has found his rhythm this game and just rolling past these guys. That's ball 1 called. It's going to get the corner. Strike 1. 1-1 count. That was fouled off. It's going to be strike 2. 1-2. That's going to be high and outside, ball 2. 2-2 count. 2 outs. On the outside corner, strike 3 is Keaton Adams. Gets him another strikeout. That's going to be his 10th strikeout of the game. Just in the 4th inning. Going into the bottom of the 4th. Keaton holds him. 5-1. I got to mention here. This little bird right here in front of me. I don't know how he's lasted so long. Right here behind home plate. One foul ball would be a bad day for that bird, but he's lasted a couple innings right here, just chirping away. It's funny. All right, we'll be right back. Starting off the inning here. Top of the order comes up for Lady Bison. Kurt Schilling steps in the box. Let's see. Kurt today, 1 for 2, 1 run scored. A double his first time up. First pitch is in there, ball 1. Bison up 4. So we had a huge first inning, scoring 5 runs. Then has been stagnant since. Had runners on. Hitting the ball well, all of us today. Just happens to be going right towards people most of the time. Better than the alternative, though. 1-2 count here. Kurt Schilling. As that slips out of his hand. Would have been a strike. Ball 2. Kurt Schilling fouls that one. He gets a little early on that. If he sets back on that just a little bit, that's his pitch. He could take that a mile. Regardless, 2-2 count still. That one in the dirt is going to make it full count. This pitch's curveball seems to be sticking to his fingers just a little bit. Looks like coach is going to come out and have a talk with the boys. Just settling them down a little bit. As he goes back at it with a full count. As that one's hit to right field, that looks like it might drop. It doesn't. Right fielder makes a good play. Kurt Schilling. Back to the dugout with the first out. Stepping into the box now is freshman number 1, Cam Stidham. Cam's 1 for 1 today with a walk and a double. Oh no, not a double. I'm sorry. Just a single. Single and a stolen base for him. See if he can keep his rhythm rolling here. A hard hit. That's going to make it through the gap, and it's going to be 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Good job for the freshman, Cam Stidham, for stepping up and getting on the bag for the rest of the top of the order. Stepping in now is sophomore, number 21, Max Branson. Branson's 1 for 2 this game. 3 RBIs and a long home run his first time at bat. See, he dips out of the way and takes the first one for a ball 1. One and 0 count. It's going to be in there and called for a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Cam Stidham goes. Max Branson gets a hard hit down the line. That's going to make it all the way to the wall, and Cam Stidham is going to round third and head home. So Max Branson's got a stand-up double and RBI here in this fourth inning. That puts the Bison up 6-1. Branson with a double and a home run today on this game. Brings up senior number 10, Keaton Adams. That's hit hard to the shortstop, and good job for Max Branson to recognize what was going on and turn around and immediately go back to second base. So line drive out for Keaton Adams there. Unfortunate for him. Brings up his brother, Kyson Adams. Sophomore lefty for the Bison. It's going to be a low and inside pitch, ball one. That was going to be a ball in the dirt. Branson's going to move his way over to third base on the pass ball. These LEEDEY boys coming off of a deep semifinal state run in basketball. Oh, Kyson Adams is going to get a base rip and an RBI. Max Branson is going to cross home, and Kyson Adams continues his little streak. He gets another RBI. That puts the Bison up 7-1. That's going to bring up another man on the streak. Sophomore Sawyer Schweitzer. That one's going to get by. Kyson's going to take second. But as I was saying, these Bison boys coming off of a deep state tournament run in basketball came together as a team and really played a great season of basketball. Started off kind of iffy, and then came back from Christmas break and just started dominating, and there was no looking back from then. So that one has popped up to the infield. Shortstop takes charge and gets the third out. Damage is done though. LEEDEY score 2. 7-1 going into the top of the fifth.
Let's talk about the man leading the charge for the Bison today, Brandon Goldston. If that name sounds familiar to longtime LEEDY fans, it should. Brandon is a product of this very system, a local kid who lived and breathed the Bison tradition before taking over the reins as head coach. Back in 2014, he was a key part of that Fall State Championship team, even tossing a 3-hit shutout in the semifinals to help end a 26-year fall title drought for the program. He went on to play at the collegiate level for Connor State and Oklahoma City University, but the pull of Dewey County was too strong. Now, in his 4th year as head coach, Brandon has kept the engine humming at an elite level. Just look at the recent results. He's led the Bison to the state tournament in each of the last 3 seasons. It's truly a family affair in the dugout, with Brandon's father, Charles Goldston, serving as his assistant coach. Under his leadership, the Bison have continued their climb up the all-time charts, currently sitting at that number 2 spot nationally with 77 state appearances. Coach Goldston knows exactly what it means to wear that jersey. He's gone from winning state titles as a player to guiding the next generation of Bison legends. When you see him out there today, you're seeing a coach who isn't just teaching the game, he's protecting a legacy that he helped build. So let's dig a little into his career on the mound, where he was a verified workhorse at the collegiate level. Goldston's journey started at Connor State, where he was the definition of a winner, posting a stellar 7-1 record in 12 starts. He chewed up nearly 58 innings for the Cowboys, fanning 46 batters and proving early on that he could navigate deep into ball games. He didn't skip a beat moving on to Oklahoma City University, where he became an absolute fixture in the Stars' rotation. Over his 2 years at OCU, he racked up exactly 100 strikeouts in 104 innings of work. His 2019 campaign was a true Ironman performance, leading the staff with 14 starts and an 8-5 record. He finished his college career with 18 total wins and a reputation for elite command, averaging better than a 3-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. When you see this LEEDEY staff pounding the zone today, you're seeing the direct influence of a guy who lived in the strike zone against some of the best hitters in the NJCAA and NAIA. That's a resume that commands respect the second he steps onto the dirt.
Keaton Adams goes back to work here in the top of the 5th inning. Bison up 7-1. Keaton gets first pitch in there for a strike. As you can see, it's no surprise why this Bison pitching staff is so deep, as their coach is an elite pitcher, an elite coach as he crosses that 100-win threshold already. As Keaton Adams puts down another batter. He's on a roll. 11 strikeouts for him this game, just here in the 5th inning. That was fouled straight back. It's going to start this batter off 0-1. Curveball, strike 2. I wasn't looking from the camera view. From behind it, that curveball looked like it broke 6 feet. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Keaton is on a roll. Puts down his 12th batter per strikeout this game. And that'll bring up the one guy that he has not been able to put down today. Leadoff center fielder, Raymer. 2 for 2 today. That one gets in there, swing and a miss for a strike. Keaton's give up 3 hits this game. 2 of them belong to this kid right here. As that one goes just right of the bag, foul. It's going to make it 0-2. That was battled off from the inside corner. Dude, that was caught from the dugout and thrown back to Keaton, and he, right into the sun, just turns and runs away from it. 0-2 pitch. It's a good pitch, low and outside. Trying to get him to chase. You don't want to throw it over the plate with an 0-2 pitch. You're already way up. Don't want to give him anything that can hit. It's going to make it 1-2. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Keaton Adams strikes out the side. 13 strikeouts for Keaton Adams this game. On a roll. We'll be right back. Due up for the Bison is going to be 7, 8, 9. Dre Boatman, Cannon Dickerson, and Tyler Price. Dre's 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Cannon will be 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Tyler Price 0 for 1 with a walk. The Bison's going to go to work and try to get some runners on the bag for the top of the lineup. See if they can't put this game away here in the 5th inning. Good to see you. All right, Dre Boatman stepping into the box. Well, not yet. LOMEGA's dealing with the lineup change, making sure the umpire is aware. Sophomore steps into the box and ready to go. It's gonna be outside corner ball, strike. 0-1. Hard hit down the first base side. That's gonna be foul. Just missed. About half a foot to the right side of that bag. It's quickly gonna make this 0-2. Dre gets another. It's like what looks like it's going to be a base hit to the left side. Almost the same spot as last time. So he's hanging his head about it, but I mean, base hit's a base hit. You'll take whatever you can get. Runner on first. Wyatt McIntyre Jr. for the Bison steps into the box. This timeout's called. Balk is called. Dre Boatman's going to make his way over to second base. High pitch. It's going to be ball 1. Wyatt's going to put that in play to the right side. Deep, going, gone. Home run. Wyatt McIntyre with a 2-run blast as he hits it up into the jet stream and gone. 2 home runs for the Bison today on this game. And that's a walk-off home run for the Bison. The Bison take care of business here in the district championships. Bison advance to regionals as they do work against the LOMEGA Raiders today. Great day all around for the Bison. They showed up, they put the bat on the ball. Pitching staff did a phenomenal job. Kurt Schilling and Keaton Adams showing off exactly what was taught to them and putting it into action. So Max Branson drives in 4 runs on 2 hits. With a home run to center field in the first inning, scoring 3 runs, and a double in the 4th inning, scoring 1. Keaton Adams striking out 13 batters. Right-handed pitcher. Also allowed 3 hits in over 5 innings while walking nobody. Bison jumped out to the lead in the first inning after the home run to center field and scoring 3 runs. Kyson Adams hit a sacrifice fly, scoring 1 run, and Dre Boatman double, scoring another run. Then the Bison come back in, bottom of the 5th. Home run to right field. Wyatt McIntyre for a walk-off. run rule. And just like that, the Bison make their way out of districts. It's coming this Saturday. The Bison will face off against. Hang on, let me look this up. As this will be a non-OSSAA sanctioned game. This is going to be just a regular season game. We'll go up against Clinton at 11 a.m. It's going to be an early morning for us as the LEEDEY Bison take on the Red Tornadoes, preparing themselves for regionals. And then Monday, take on Verdon, which I believe starts at 11 a.m. as well. Don't mark me down as that, but Clinton and Verdon coming up next Saturday and Monday. And then either Thursday or Friday, we'll start regionals here at home. All home games as we go to work to end the rest of the season here. Thank you for joining in for a Buckwheat Productions broadcast. Once again, this is brought to you by OSSAA, the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association, as the Bison make their playoff run. Thank you for joining in, and we'll see you on Saturday.